Hello everyone and welcome back to Polaris sector, where we are taking on 80 enemy pirate fighters surrounding a Gaia world that I really want to get my hands on. So let's resume play. At some point these fighters are going to appear, and at the moment, here they are. Quick, oh gosh, we may lose this carrier. Need to get my fighters into the fray. They've split there, so I need to split mine. Right, get in there, guys. This carrier did survive, which I'm very happy about, though my fighters may not. Quick, get up here. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon about this carrier. The lasers do seem to be doing a fine job, and now our fighters are coming in to finish off the stragglers. Did we get them all? No. Oh gosh, we have lost all of our fighters, so we really do need to bunch up our carriers if we can. Oh damn. So one carrier down, the other one looks like it will be okay, and that's the win. So we lost all of our fighters and one carrier, which is annoying. Is it worth the Gaia world? Absolutely it is. So we will we'll pull our fleet back to our home world, and or at least we'll try to. Okay, so how are our... so our fuel haulers have no fuel, because they've used it all in refueling these. I think hopefully this won't be a big drama, because we'll get the colonizer out, colonize that world, and that will provide them all with more fuel. Where's this one going? Right, okay. And our scout has discovered a frozen planet. Yeah, it's got plenty of resources on there for us, so I'm happy about that. It will be useful when the time comes. Okay, so an oceanic planet, which is... okay, it's got plenty of organics on it. That's good. And let's see what else is down here. I hope that I haven't just discovered a little colony. No. So where was that? Oh, that. Okay, so they've taken that one. So I'll pull back here. What's down here? A desert planet. Okay, that's got plenty of resources. I'm happy about that. And let's go back and get some fuel. And our colonizer has been built, so we can board the colonists there. And can they reach? Yes, they can. Great. Let's do what I was talking about in the last video, where what I'm going to do is delete some of these farms. Not all of them at this point. Let's destroy 3 of them, and then use that... I was hoping to use it to build production centers. Okay. So we're going to need to destroy a few more farms, unfortunately. And then can we build production centers? No, we cannot. Cannot be built due to existing buildings combination. So it doesn't like the fact that I've got so many farms. It's probably the amount of farms I've got still. So let's see what happens if we destroy them all. We do have plenty of food coming in right now, and so we can build 6 factories. that will allow us to build another 2 orbital space stations. I think you can build 1 for every 3 that you have. So hang on, actually we've got 4. So another 2 would bring us up to 6, another 5, and then we should be able to... can I get 8? Oh, let's go for the maximum amount then. See how we get on there. And let's advance time. And okay, so this colonizer has come back. It's not the world that we wanted. Oh, and they're not very good worlds. Hang on. Let's have a look. So eventually we'll be able to get this hot world, which has got well, plenty of organics on it. At the moment, we've got these very, very poor planets. This one at least has some production. So we'll get this little one. And we'll go for industrialization just to use up these 4 production slots and yeah, see if it can be of any use after that. So we still can't get this one, so we still haven't got a completely clear line of supply, but it's certainly better than it was. What I'm really interested in is expanding out this way, because I think there was from memory, a Gaia world over here, so I definitely want to grab that. So I need to get my fleet refueled, and I need to get the carrier rebuilt, more fighters, and hopefully these factories and orbital installations won't take too long. How's this production planet going? So it's now on to building research centers, because it's got the maximum amount of production, so it's switched now to building research centers. But actually what I want to do is build up some defense here, and so the first thing we're going to do is design a defense satellite. So I'm going to delete the stock one. Let's come up with a new one, and we'll call it Shield. Not Shield, no, Sentinel. I think that's the ill-fated one we named in the last game, but anyway, maybe this time it'll have a chance to shine. Certainly didn't fail in the last game because of the way I designed these. So we've got medium turrets now, and we'll go with some anti-fighter missiles just to give us some fighter cover, and some paired lasers again to give us some protection against fighters and missiles. How's that looking now? And then the bulk of the weaponry will be these 3 beam ion guns. I can right click and that shows me a comparison, and so we've got 12 damage per second with these 3 beam ones. Tri-beam perhaps they should be called actually, but anyway, let's not be too nitpicky. And we've got a small turret, so let's go, and we'll just put more beams. Yeah, okay, so it's a bit lopsided in terms of its cover, but not too bad. And then what we'll do is we'll put some additional missile storage, and we really need some generators. There is this hyper prohibition module we got, but you can see it takes 150,000 power consumption, whereas our generators only produce 3,000 at the moment, so it's just not viable at this stage until we get more effective power production in the mix. Okay, so we're now positive in terms of our power balance. We've got plenty of weapons, no engines needed. Armor, let us put it on the most enhanced tungsten armor to give it the best durability. No shields yet. Let's go with an infrared scanner to make sure it can pick up on these smaller ships. We don't need a hangar because these will largely be surrounding planets, and that will do us. Okay. So let's build one of these sentinel stations, and that will at least give this planet some local defense, and then we're going to use it as a base from which to fortify that area of space. Okay, our scout has refueled, and let's go see what there is to see. Oh, our colony ship is getting close now to this Gaia world. Very exciting. Forget what we said we were going to do. I think, did we say innovation? I think we did. Yeah, we said innovation because we converted one of these planets into an agricultural one to offset that. Our fleet has arrived. Okay, that's a dead end there, but it does have a that sort of special science that we'll want to secure later. And we've built our defense sentinel station pretty quickly. Happy about the speed of that. And what we'll do is we'll let the research stations be built. Let's have a look at the economics screen actually, and see how we're going on research. So control stars. Okay, we're not sort of breaking ahead right now, but we have been delayed. Population, we're doing well. We're doing well, at least against the other nations or other races we can see. Number of fleets very low, but we'll address that. Science, we have come from being last to overtaking. I'm hoping that's going to get a real boost when we take that Gaia world. So yeah, production points, we're not doing too bad on that. Minerals mined increasing, empire development. So this is only against obviously the other races that we can see. There could be other ones out here doing far better than these two, but at least we are not in last place. That is refreshing. And okay, so we're going to get a Gaia world. Brilliant. And we'll go straight on to innovation and try and get as much possible research as possible. It's quite a lot of use of the word possible. And let's bring our fleet now back to our home system, get it restocked, rearmed, and yeah, we need to rebuild that destroyed carrier. So our scout has discovered a new system, or has explored a new system and discovered a gravity anomaly. So let's explore that. And we found another part of the ship. So which one is this? This is the one. Okay, we've got our. Okay, so let's. I did kind of want to go off and explore more, but I tell you what. For now, let's make sure we're securing these special parts and bring that back to our home world. Yeah, I do really want to go and colonize one of these worlds to kind of block off the koalas. Yeah, so let's not stop building the orbital shipyard, but let's just prioritize building a colonizer just before that. So 3 years to build the colonizer, 7 years then, because I'm building So I'm just wondering whether I should build the orbital shipyard first, and then that will obviously speed up the building of the colonizer. So I'll get both sooner. Okay, that is what I'll do. That's what I'll do. And yeah, this world up here is still building the research center. Okay, so we've got a new type of engine, which will give greater maneuverability. We might want to upgrade our fighters with that, seeing as we're going to be producing more of them. The Gaia world's building a factory, presumably, so it can crank out innovation centres, research centres more swiftly in the future. That's our scout bringing back the ship parts, and yeah, let's interrupt the building of these research centres to build a. I don't think I've actually designed a transporter yet, so I need to do that now. So ship designer, freighter, we'll just start a new one, and we'll just call it a bulk transporter. And this is going to be so that we can transport disassembled fighters, space stations, and take them to worlds which don't have that kind of production capacity to get them in place. Let's put a big engine in there. Well, hang on. So a big engine will give us a speed of 17.12. Two smaller engines gives 17.11, so not really much in it, but let's go for the big engine. And then containers, what we'll do is we'll fill this deck as much as we can with them. Get them all nice and lined up so they fit neatly. And can we? Yeah, we can put some fuel tanks in on this deck. And we do want this to have a fairly decent range, as it needs to get to. We need to make sure we can get to all the planets that that may need defending. So let's put that in there. Let's add some power now. Again, we're very hampered by these reactors, which really don't provide much power at all, and that's pretty ugly. There we go. Let's prioritize symmetry over function. Container space 2,400. Let's see if we can dramatically increase that. How does that go? So we've still got plenty of power. If we get rid of. So could we put those in there? And then will they fit? Ah, yes, they will. So that's probably a better use of space. And 3,600. Yeah, that will probably do us. So okay, we might be able to get a bit more in here. 3,800. And what about you over here? No, so we've reached our limit on that front, but I think that's fine. That's going to give us some fairly decent storage. The range isn't too bad, and it can move. So let us then build that bulk transporter. So we'll build one bulk transporter. We're then going to build another Sentinel, and then we'll let it build a few more research stations, research centres, just to now try and get a bit of a better balance between protecting ourselves and expanding. Okay, and so our fleet has arrived. We may as well merge these fighters and put them in the hangars. But we do need to really. Yeah, we've got a lot of fighters we need to build, but hopefully it'll be quicker as we get the better orbital infrastructure in place. And right, so now we've got this camouflage module, which I excuse me while I have a drink. So I talked about this in the last Let's Play I did, so we can basically give our ships some stealth ability. So when we go then exploring outwards and we pass through other people's territory, hopefully we don't annoy them as much because they're not even aware that we're there. And then maybe later on we can do some covert stuff. Right, so we've got the marine farms now, so that will make our aquatic or our ocean worlds more useful, which is good, and generate us more food. How are we getting on? So, okay. Steady progress. But I'm itching to get over to the west here and secure that Gaia world and secure this route in from those little koalas. Okay, so we've got our bulk transporter, and we've got our scout, and he's brought back the parts of that ship. So we've got it's odd. Anyway, so we've got 2 now of 2 of 4. So let's continue to scout. I need to build some more scout ships if I'm going to, and obviously redesign them if I'm going to go out and explore in these areas. But for now, we've got enough to be doing. Right, so we've got our colonizer constructed. Let's get him built. So they want another orbital shipyard, but no, let's. It would speed things up eventually. 4 years and 1 month, but I really do want to get out and secure that other Gaia world. So let us. How long is it going to take to build a carrier now? 2 years, so the time has come down. So let's build that carrier. And let's build. I'm just going to build 80 fighters. I can't be bothered to count exactly how many we need. Let's see if that does it. And we'll build them as well before the... Okay, and the colonizer, I want to come out and... what's this world like? Yes, that gives us stuff. I'm not excited about this exhausted dwarf, am I? No, the metals is pretty low. So let's see if we can go out and just secure that area of space for us. That's our scout going out to explore, and yeah, the bird people, they're building up, but we don't know what they're doing. So we will eventually be able to get spy ships to work that out. And so we've done our. Let's split that off. We need to disassemble it first. Then I'm going to put it into the hauler. Load that up. This is going to be a fairly short journey. I just want to take it down to Rotanev and get it set up and assembled, just so that it has some defense, so that our avian neighbors don't think we're completely defenseless. So this is a heavy ion gun, so different variant of the ion gun, which could come in handy. We'll have to take a look at it when we next design something. And how are we getting on? Carrier is done. Great. Let's. Oh, and do you know what? Have I? Do you know? I think I've just built a bloody carrier, and not the carrier Mark 1. I have, haven't I? Like a complete pillock. Yeah. So now I'm going to need to go in, and I'm going to need to upgrade the ship I literally just built to. Is it really going to take 3 years to upgrade? That is very annoying. Oh, is it going to take 3 years because it's behind? No, it's going to take 3 years off the bat. So what if I build just a carrier Mark 1? So building a carrier Mark 1 is only going to take 2 years, whereas upgrading is going to take 3 years. Oh, that's very annoying, isn't that? So let's cancel the upgrade then. I suppose you'd want to upgrade maybe where the ship has got experience, and so it's worthwhile. But obviously, there's no bloody point. I've just made a silly error, and let's just delete that. Save us the upkeep at least. Oh, Ben is such a pillock. Anyway. And so, how's this world? Because it's just saying So it's reached now its capacity in terms of building. It's got the maximum number of orbital facilities it can. So this planet now is ripe for churning out military, defensive structures, ships, etc. So hang on, I'm gonna just whilst I'm thinking about that bloody carrier, I need to go in and delete the earlier version. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyway, let us churn out a couple more defense bases. So one for here and one for here. These two sentinels. So yeah, thanks very much. This one's industrializing as well, which is great. Already got 6 orbital facilities. Is that right? 2. What's this one got up here? So it's got 6. Okay, so great. So this Ansha 1 is as productive as Sabalri. Anyway, maybe I should just rename these so that I can pronounce them. And I'll continue to embarrass myself. So munitions storage, better storage for munitions, great. Maybe I should think about upgrading those sentinel stations so they can carry more missiles and then have those big heavy ion guns. But we'll leave it for the moment. Oh gosh, the technology is coming thick and fast, so more theoretical science for us there. A carrier is being built. I'll be so annoyed if somebody gets this Gaia world and it's all down to me building the wrong type of carrier and then the game punishing me for just rejigging some fuel tanks and not allowing for that to take longer than building the whole hull from scratch. But anyway, just deal with the game mechanics, Ben. Deal with the game mechanics. And some more theoretical science. Come on. So our scout has reached a new destination, and let's go down this way and explore. Now we've got a heavy laser as well. So okay, so we're getting more weapon options. Oh, and I can see down here 11 years for that armor-piercing torpedo. And so maybe what we'll do is then go to have specific fighters and specific bombers, and each of them will hopefully do the role better, and combined we'll have greater efficiency than just a big mass of jack-of-all-trades fighters. So a new pirate fleet has been discovered. I'll have to deal with that shortly. Let's load these hangars. How are we doing? So this one's full, this one's full. These need more. Where is that? Oh, okay, so it's here. Well, I'm thinking maybe perhaps we experiment a bit with ship-to-ship capital designs for new corvettes. So we're not far off. Right, so it's built. So we've built that Sentinel. I obviously wanted to move those satellites down to these worlds, but I can't do that without irritating the bird people. So let's have a little look at designing. No, I tell you what, I'm going to stop there because we're at 29 minutes. We'll leave the video there, and in the next video we'll look to try and harness some of this production power we now have, and see if we can experiment with maybe some new warships. Thanks very much, guys. See you next time.